Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to day 30 for my 31 Days of Horror. Today I'll be doing a movie that was done in 1990, and this is actually a very fun franchise to watch, and that's Tremors. This is the very first one I'm going to be talking about, the very first Tremors that was done in 1990. Here, the first Tremors is actually very fun to watch. I mean, it stars Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Michael Gross, and Reba McEntire in this one. So basically, you got two handyman, Val and Earl, who are planning to move out of their Perfection, Nevada, and head over to Bixby. Here, but turns out the they get delayed here because turns out there's like these giant underground man-eating worms that just comes out from underneath the ground and they grab you because they have no eyes and they hunt by sound. So now the two-handed man teams up with her a seismologist who is like a grad student, and now they're trying to find a way to warn the townspeople about these creatures that's lurking underneath the ground. And that's when they decided to come up with the name Graboids. But there there are some funny parts in this film, like when Val, Earl, and Rhonda were stranded on that boulder, and they decided to pole vault from one boulder to the next. When Earl went to take a shot with pole vault, and he stands to pull up, and apparently he got nowhere, and he falls back onto the boulder. He's like, "Shit!" So that was a good funny part moment right there. But this movie is just so much fun to watch, and it's definitely very enjoyable, and I definitely recommend checking out the Tremors. The rest of the franchise is good because if you start with the first one, like I said, that's when they got the name Graboids. But then in the second, they end up turning and they end up calling them Shriekers. And then in the third one, they turned again and they are called Ass Blasters. So there's 7 Tremors movies in the franchise. There's a TV series that they did back in 2003 with Michael Gross. That one's actually not bad. And I guess a couple years ago they were going to do another TV series of Tremors. Only this time it was going to have Kevin Bacon in this one, and they end up pulling the plug on it, which sucks because I would like to see how that one would have turned out. But like I said, all the Tremors movies are good. But if I had to choose the best one, it'd definitely be the first one, because the first Tremors is definitely the best one of them all. So there's the back, as you can tell, because this is the attack pack, which got Tremors 1 through 4. And the movie does have special features. It's got deleted scenes, outtakes, behind the scenes featurettes, feature commentary, and much more. So there's special features on these Tremors movies on Blu-ray. So, what Tremors out of a possible 10, I give this movie a 9 out of 10 because this movie is just so much fun to watch. It's definitely a good time. And I highly recommend checking out the movie Tremors for those who hasn't seen it. But if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about because this is a very recognizable film back in the early 90s when this movie managed to come out. And this is one of the movies that Kevin Bacon is also known for besides doing Footloose and Friday the 13th. So, Tremors, I highly recommend checking out this movie. So much fun to watch. Alright, guys, so that's my review for day 30 for my 31 Days of Horror. What do you guys think? Have you seen the Tremors franchise? Have you seen the TV series they did back in 2003 with Michael Gross in it? If so, please let me know in the comments down below what you think of it and which Tremors movies is your favorite. Alright, guys, so like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the very last video for my 31 Days of Horror coming up tomorrow. Later.